Pog Beast. Pog Beast indeed. How are you, Alexis? A little bit early, but got my shit together, so I thought we'd just crack on. We have got a very, very busy month. Yeah, I'm all good. I've had a bloody headache all day, and then I've just sunk 2 bottles of Prosecco with the girlfriend and watched a film. So I'm okay when I'm sat down. Watched the game, it was good, it was enjoyable. Doesn't happen very often. I hope you had a good Christmas. We've been a little bit busy in the off. So when I was at work yesterday, we done a little bit of business. Where are we? Decided to get some youngsters in. We've got three Brazilians coming in. Not coming for a good couple of years, but I thought we're cheap. We had money to spare. I had time on my hand. I couldn't carry on the save because I got to the point where I was ready for the stream. So I thought, right, so I've redone the scouting system. I'm now in charge of the scouting system. Got all my scouts ongoing assignments all around the world where they should be. Took a bit of time, actually. Took a fair bit of time, but we got there. We got there. And we got some big-ass games tonight. So we've got Liverpool. We've got Tottenham in the FA Cup. We've got Leverkusen in the Champions League. I think. I want to say City. No, City are down in May. We probably won't get that far. Liverpool, Spurs twice. So the league table's looking pretty good. If you haven't watched this morning's episode, we are what? Well, we're looking at sort of like between 8 and 10 points clear. I think the quadruple is. I've never set it as a target because I always think it's quite hard, but it is definitely in our sights now. Pretty sure we'll retain the league. FM Mick, well, how are you doing, buddy? I haven't spoke to you for a while. I hope you've had a good Christmas. Leeds have had some good results for you, buddy. Apart from yesterday, they got beat 2-0 yesterday. But apart from that, maybe some people might start to believe that Pogba is destined to play as a number 10. Especially his header today. Well, both goals. Shadow striker getting in the box. Yeah, he did. He did turn into that. It's amazing what can happen when the manager's just nice to you. Crackers. Oh, Owen. Yeah, I was just... Mrs. has taken a little one upstairs. I was settled, so I thought... I have delayed it as long as I could. I've literally just started, Owen. But then I thought, might as well just crack on. I was kind of just literally sat around waiting. So I took my time. I got everything sorted, but I thought I'll just get going. We haven't played any games. I've literally moved on 2 days. So you haven't missed anything, Owen. Hope as everyone has had a good Christmas. I should have worn my shirt. I got a DC United shirt for Christmas with Wazza on the back. Should have worn that, really. I'm a little bit too fat for it. Hence the diet. Yeah, just with the Mazzala, if you have them set as a Mazzala, they don't get into the box as much. Especially into that 6-yard box. I will show you guys. Where are we? Oh, we've got four coming in actually. So at the end of the season, we've got this English guy. He's okay. He's got awesome mentals. Might not turn into much. He's only. Well, he's going to be 18 soon. But I thought he's English. We're a little bit light in the under 18s and the under 23s. I've just released about 15 players from the under 18s that were rated like 2-star and below. So we're a little bit light. But he's coming in. And then we've brought in 3 Brazilians, all coming over the next sort of like even year and a half really. Up to 2 years. 17-year-old midfielder. I think he was the youngest. Yeah, 15-year-old Mazzala. And Jefferson Antonio, 16-year-old. These are all in the Brazilian under 20 setup, excuse me. So I thought, fuck it. I'll give them a go. Since this morning's episode, we've done absolutely nothing. But as you can see, the form has been awesome. That's why I just have a sneak feeling we could be on for a quadruple. No, I didn't see that, Alexis. Is it a ploy to get him to sign? I haven't said that. Lindelof was classed again today. Really aggressive in how he marks in terms of right up the striker's ass, giving him no time, constantly nipping and biting away at the ankles. Here we go. Bit of a big one to start with. Oh, we've got a couple of players. So we are in midweek. Which is a little bit of an issue, but we did rest a few. Belotti's on international duty. What's that all about? We can make it work. Let's get De Gea back in. I think we'll start with Pogba and look to bring him off. Yes, he would be an excellent compliment for him. Let's go Dyer. Zaha. Manolas, international, must be some kind of... Why are they on international duty? Well, they only played yesterday, that's why. I think because we're behind on games, they've shoved this in. Because we have had like 2 weeks. We've had 2 weeks without a game as well, which was a bit random. John Stones can come in, no problemo. And we'll go McTominay. Hello, is it low, slow? Everyone's got so challenging names. So Liverpool to start with. We either play really well against them. There's never really any tight games. We either dominate low. There we go. Cheers, mate. there's never any tight games where we either dominate or they dominate. A win today would get rid of them out of the title race, that's for sure. Excuse me. We got Dalot. Got a high number of assists. Done about 13, 14 assists, I think, for us. Oh, Borja's through. Save De Gea. Do they always buy Sol? Everyone keeps telling me, well, I've seen it with my own eyes. Man United always buy Kane. Never for what I paid for him, but he's come good. With the amount of money that we make, he was worth every penny. And we've just spent 58 million on upgrading the stadium. My choice, I asked for him to get it done because we had the money to burn. We're up to, well, it's not up to, but it's going to be up to 88,000, so it'll be a big ass stadium, even more when it's finished. But yeah, 58 million it's going to cost. We haven't started too well though. Well, I'm fancying a bit of a change, especially if we win a lot this year. The only thing is I wanted to get Donnarumma in. De Gea's wanted by PSG, and he is, even though he's a goalkeeper, he's worth, he's 30. So I thought a good idea to get a shit ton of money in for him. But Donnarumma hasn't turned into as good as what I thought he would, especially in his attributes anyway. He's nowhere near as good as De Gea. Good strike, good save. Yeah, so I'm not too sure what to do. I'm quite happy to keep De Gea, don't make me wrong. He'll play till he's sort of like, what, 35? But it was just a good way of, if they were going to put, yeah, but how old is he? Or Black? I imagine he'd be younger than De Gea. Putting a bit of pressure on now though. They're going to break on us here. Man is chasing. I've got 3 getting in the box here. We could be in trouble. Koulibaly, big tackle. Okay. I'm only interested in there's a good number of years between them. Because if De Gea's... What's De Gea? De Gea's 30. So if De Gea's 30, I want someone who's going to be a good 5 or 6 years younger than him. Because otherwise I might as well... For the likeness of me keeping on this save, probably is another 5 seasons. If that's the case, De Gea is going to be good enough to play for the next 3 or 4, 5 years at least. But it's just a value for money. We'll see what PSG do though. They'll have to offer a shit ton more than what he's worth. What is he actually worth? It's worth 55 million, so they're going to have to pay over the odds for that. Right, I think we'll look at doing some subs, and quite careful, we've got the semi-final as well. Kane! 1-0, 28th of the season. Right, let's go Sanchez. Milinkovic-Savic off. Let's go Dyer. The others can stay. Oblak. Once the game's over, we'll have a little look at Oblak. I'd be surprised if he's still there at Atleti. But having said that, I have found that Atletico are quite strong. Do win a lot of La Ligas. Oh yeah, Lafont. Yeah, not a bad shout. I had him in my Baggio save. It's still Fiorentina, isn't he? I'm quite wary of offering players out that I'm not too sure if I want to let go. So a lot of them, like De Gea, I'll just leave. And if PSG want to come in and make an offer, I don't want to sort of like offer him out. Let's just have a little concentrate. We haven't really created much. We've been lucky, a little bit lucky. I'm not sure where this highlight's going to go. Oh yeah, the buying keeper. Dalot. Lingard's gone for a big switch. We get the seconds. We are Martial. They're going to break on us here. Yeah, Boja. Ooh. High wide. No problem at all. So we're going to be 16 ahead of Liverpool. They've got a game in hand, and then we're going to be 13 ahead of Spurs. We've got Spurs to play as well. And there it is, 1-0. Harry Kane, 62 minutes. That's what we pay the big bucks for. Let's have a look what these goalkeepers are doing. Lunin, never heard of him. Right. Let's go Oblak. Whoop. Still Atletico. He's 28, you see, so it don't make me much. Estimated cost, that must be his buyout. Doesn't make much sense going for Oblak just because he's only 2 years younger. Yeah, Lafont's not bad. Scout him. He's only 22 as well. Lunin. Ukrainian. Once again, not bad. He's at Dortmund. I've had enough of. I'm going to be honest. I've had enough of him. I've signed him numerous times. I'll show you Donnarumma. There's 22 as well. Not really materialised into anything as yet. Even the recent scouting money season was useful. Could just go with Henderson. He's lost his place in the England team though. Yeah, so he's wanted by PSG. We've got a lot of players. I'm losing. I've let Twanzebe go. He's going. He's going at the end of the season. So we've already got Lewandowski coming in. Hello from upstairs. That's it. Realistically, I've only got... What have I got left of this save? I don't know. Half of me wants to try and outdo Fergie at the top of the leaderboard, the Hall of Fame, but I don't know if I've got 20 years in me this one. Especially with my other one, my Baggio will be going about 20 years. I think, I can't remember if I let Pereira go. Oh, I'm letting him go. I can't think one way or the other. He's still there. His contract, so I'm letting his contract run down. Just, it's hard. People who say about giving youngsters a chance, well, it's hard when you've got... Henderson's been whinging at me for game time. And he's played 10 games. Played 15 last year. There's only so much sort of like sharing around you can do without weakening the team too much. So I said it's I don't want to be making changes for the sake of changes. If we keep De Gea till he's 35, then we keep him. Not as if we need the money. I was hoping Donnarumma was going to be so much better. Semi-final time. Tottenham. This is the big one. The only trophy we haven't won. I said we got to the final in the first year, lost to Liverpool, and then got knocked out to Wolves, who were in the Championship last season. We got the Carling Cup in the bag last week's stream. God, excuse me. It's been a long ass day. I've got about 15 games on FIFA to go as well, but I don't think I'm going to get them in for the weekend league. I think that'll have to go down the shit pan today. Spurs are going to bottle it as usual, hopefully. Whoop. Let's get Wilf in for a bit. And that will do, I think. I think that's probably our strongest. Right. Here we go. I think it's City Leeds, isn't it, in the other one? So I think we can safely say it'll probably be City in the final. Whoever wins. Oh, Julian Morana. I've got him at Sevilla in my Baggio. Conti. There we go. Dalot. Milinkovic, Savic, Kane. Martial. Boom. 9 minutes gone. 1-0. 19th of the season for Tony Marshall. Yeah, they had Pereira on the wing in... What would it have been? It would have been the second leg. Or even the first leg. So I'm sure he's not played there a little bit for Leicester. Could be wrong. But I know he's mainly right back. Oh, I thought we were going to be in there. Did anyone get FM19 for Christmas? Or have we all got it? I imagine not that many people get it for Christmas. Oh, he's offside. McGregor. Was he offside? Oh, miles off. It's the only thing that might just cost us in a couple of games. League that we can afford to lose a couple in. But the Champions League, we just seem to might be just running on empty because we're going to be Saturday, Tuesday from now until the end of the season. No, that's it. I suppose you had to do when you were a kid, when you didn't have money yourself. But as soon as you get old enough to buy your own games, you don't need to wait till fucking Christmas, do you? I've noticed a couple of people that Football Manager would well, they're obviously going to retweet. People will often get it as maybe even random presents, I suppose, for Christmas. But I suppose all you guys that are in chats and watch YouTube content and stuff, you're always going to be getting it the day that it comes out. How are we looking? We're kind of just coasting at the moment, which is, I don't know, a little bit of a worry. I'd rather us be in full flight like we were in the last week. Last week's stream was mental. We were in such good form. There we go, Mendy. Zaha, yes, 2-0. Game in the bag. Let's get Pogs off. Let's get Gomez on for a little bit. Sid B's not played a great deal. Milinkovic-Savic, let's get him off as well. Let's get Eric Dyer on. Got to keep people happy. Harry Kane, nah. Who have they been playing up? Who have they had up front? Who is it? Who is it? Who is the guy? Is it, I think they have Origi. I'm sure they have Origi up front. Are we going to break here? Gomez. Another little run. He's played in Kane. Good save. Good play by Gomez. He's so good running with the ball, Gomez. Martial. Have another go, Gomez. Ooh. Connor. But we were breezing to an FA Cup final where surely we're going to play Manchester City. It'd be quite good that we could play Leeds, so then I could probably rest 90% of my team. I'm hoping that we're going to be in a Champions League final around the same time. Let's just concentrate. I'm actually tempted not to spend any more money in the summer. And see how we get on with the same squad. We've got Lewandowski coming in on a free. But then we've got Gomez, Chong all getting a little bit older. There's not too many players that I want to get rid of. There's obviously Sanchez that I want to get rid of, but I'm quite happy to keep him. And obviously if we're not... Oh, Belotti, we are going to get rid of Belotti. So it may be good to make money for a change. And we'll see. And maybe just see, rather than going out looking for players, just see what turns up. See what players come through on that transfer list. I'm sure the ship has sailed for Ronaldo. I think he's like 36, 37. Let's have a look at Ronaldo. Where is he? Well, we know where he is. He's still at Juventus because he's on £1 million a week. So he's got a year to run. Still giving him 90, look. 13 goals. 36. Just a poacher now. We keep, every so often, just keep putting inquiries in. They keep rejecting it. Right, Leverkusen next. I think they're right in 4th or 5th in the Bundesliga, quarter-final Champions League. We have not played them, I don't think. No. Oh my god. Yawnathon. I fell asleep last night putting the little one to bed because I was up early in the morning, yesterday morning for work. Fell asleep with the little one in bed and then came down at like 11:30, wide awake, and then I played on FIFA on the weekend league till about, it was about 2 o'clock in the morning. And we've got to say we've got about, how many games? About 15 games left, but I ain't going to play them. I need to get about 6 wins as well. And we're there all night. let's just have a little cheeky look at our stats. Harry Kane's played a lot. De Gea 41. Goals. Look at Pogba, 23 goals. I think this is his best return, I think. So he scored 23 in overall first season, 23 in 40, well 41, 22 in 44, and now he's in 23 and 36. Come on in, guys. Tell me, what did you get for Christmas? Your best present and your shittest present. Go. Mine would have been... I got WWE 2K19. I got that. That's probably my best present and my worst present. Best present because it was a really good surprise. And it had a wrestling game for about 15 years. And then worst surprise because I've played it and I'm absolutely shit at it. And it makes me swear. Nothing, mate. Don't celebrate. Oh, fair enough. So is Christmas Day just a normal day? Oh, you got the and you got the standard links. I got links, but I got the gold one. Tickets for Barca though. Is it any game or is it already pre-purchased or? It's a decent present, Owen. Nice. Not long then. Couple of weeks. Yeah, I think that's the one thing. Even though I don't really like Messi as a person, that's one thing that you always want to say, that you managed to see him live, and you'd hope in that game he'd rip it up. Yeah, Dembele's on a little bit of decent form, isn't he? He needs to sort his attitude out though a little bit. And he always playing, and he always gaming. He's turned up late numerous times and not got his ass out of bed because he plays on computer games till stupid o'clock in the morning. I think we're here. Champions League. Who were the other games in the Champions League? I'm sure we were the only English team. Which is unusual because all we've done in the past is play. Yeah, we're the only... Oh, that was it. Madrid are in it. Both Madrids. Both Milans are in it. Can Deschamps in charge? Right, can we put this tie to bed in the first leg? Mendy's been struggling a little bit just for this. We'll go Luke Short, get him a game. Let's get Manolas back in for Stones. Rashford's struggling. That's it, really. It's hard to put people in like Sanchez when Martial's playing so well. Who have they got? Havertz is still there. A lot of the players still the same. We've got Pavard. Still got Bailey. I said I'm sure they're like fourth or fifth in the Bundesliga. I think I had Pogba. I think he was retraining. He was training as him, and then I redid it a while ago, and then I've just kind of forgotten about him. There's no reason why he shouldn't be, unless the game sort of like takes him off it. Yes, he'd have taken him off it. I did have Shadow Striker. Anyway, he's doing so bloody well. And I was looking at, I started this season trying to do the 4-2-4 and playing him as a deep line playmaker, but it just didn't work. Here he is, speak of the devil. Boom. You don't need to train his free kicks, does he? 24 for the season. Yeah, so with this save, I'm not sure how long I'm going to keep it. I don't want it to be to be honest, I don't want it to be a 10, 15 year save down the line when most of them are regens. I think the part I've enjoyed most is managing and buying players that are real today. So, you know, getting your Milinkovic-Savic's in, your Belottis, Koulibaly's. That's been the fun part. I think the save might lose its edge a little bit. I have got a new series in mind to start on YouTube when this one finishes. I've just started to put a few things together in the database. So I think I might give it another sort of like 3, 4, maybe even 5 years. We crack on a fair bit in this one as well because I play about 10 or 12 games in between episodes. Let's have a look. We're in control at the moment. Good tackle from Matuidi. Have that. There goes Zaha. Milinkovic-Savic. Pogba. Sweep it out. Oh, Tony Marshall. 20th of the season. 2-0. It's getting easy, this game. I am going to do a tactics. Well, I'm going to do a tactics video in the next couple of weeks of this formation that I've had with Man United, because I've had it for a while now and it's worked online, and it's also worked in that competition that I won a couple of, was it November? So I'm going to do a little video on it. Not claiming to be a football manager whiz or anything. It's just a tactic that's worked for me, so I thought I'd put it on. A few people have asked for it actually, one on Discord and a couple of people in comments. So I'll do a video at some point. Yeah, my tweet, to be fair, if there's one place that needs probably strengthening, it is the midfield. Probably in both positions, because we've got McTominay, Savic, Dyer, Matuidi. Pogba can play there, but I'd rather him not play there because he doesn't last 5 minutes. Tony. Let's get Kane off. Oh, I can't take Kane off. So we'll leave it. We'll give him a rest. So yeah, there's potentially one area. Yeah, he didn't score. It took a while for him to get going, but he wasn't scoring that many goals. And because I changed it from a ball-winning midfield to a deep line playmaker, He could do that role, and it's probably helped him with the amount of assists that he's got. To be fair, I can't really grumble too much about how the players are playing and how the system's doing. But at least with people like Milinkovic-Savic, he can do both roles for me. So if Matuidi's injured, he can go in that role and I can find someone else for that. It does help when you've got a player that can play in a couple of positions. Zaha, surely, get in. 3-0, 3-goal cushion. That probably means that we will risk it in the quarter-final and we'll probably do a complete rotation and get people like Gomez, Belotti, Lingard, Sidibe, Henderson, Dyer, all in. As long as they don't score an away goal. So we'll demand a little bit more. Let's see if we can get a cheeky one to finish. But we'll take 3-0. We've probably got the best draw. Apart from Bebby playing one of the two Milan sides. Ooh. We'll have to do some changes anyway. Pogba's going to be knackered. I think we've got Leicester. I think Leicester beat us last time though. Yeah, I'm sure Leicester beat us. I think we've got Leicester next. So we'll probably play Leicester with whatever we can and then look to do a complete rotation in the away leg, which I think's in a week's time. Just blow that whistle. We don't want them to score. There it is. There it is. 3-0. Hello. Golfed. Just Dave. Why didn't anyone just call Dave? John, Trevor, Kenny. How do you know? Good? Thanks for joining. Nice to see some familiar, I would say faces, but I don't know what any of you look like, but you know what I mean. Sorry, I've got absolute man flu as well. Well, I had it, but... yeah, that it helps. It helps, to be honest. But welcome to the stream, Craig. Yeah, so Leicester, who are nearly... I think they've got Pochettino in charge. Yeah. Who are you at the moment, Craig? Yeah, so we've got Bayer away, so we'll try and get through this Leicester game the best we can, and then we'll do a complete rotation. Yeah, well, he got sacked. Spurs sacked him, and then he just... I don't think he's had a job in between. He's not done that. Leicester were already... I think they were actually bottom when he took over. Let's have a little look. Yeah. So he got sacked for Spurs after sort of like, I think it was like the start of the second season. Or it might be the end of the first season. Yeah, because who was it sacked? Guardiola is now at Spurs, I think. Ancelotti's at City. I was wondering, I've got the Magdeburg top on. I've got this for my first ever FM19 series that I did with FC Magdeburg of Germany. No, well, to be fair, with Simeone, where is he? Spell it right, Matty. His face. Is that biggest I can get? He's not the... I wouldn't want him at Man United, put it that way. We've had enough of them managers. Right, I'm going to let Pogba play till half time. Yeah, we'll let Pogba play till half time. Sanchez can get a start. Rashford on the bench. And then all these can play in the second leg. Hey up, Lee. How you doing, buddy? We are third game in. We've just beaten Spurs. No, fourth game in. We beat Liverpool 1-0 at Anfield in the league. We beat Spurs in the semi-final of the FA Cup. And we've just smashed Bayern Leverkusen in the first leg of the quarter-final 3-0. We're on our way to a quadruple, I think. Premier League's in the bag. I can say that. We've got quite a decent running as well. We've got Spurs to play at home. That'll hopefully kill them off. I've been streaming since about 20 to 10. You must not have put that notification bell on, Lee. I did tell you last week. The missus got the little one upstairs and we were all sorted. I was kind of just sat downstairs not doing anything. So it didn't make sense to not stream. We'll still stream till 12. I'm keen on not going to the end of the season though, because that'll ruin the sort of like the YouTube way of it. Next Sunday could well be a start of the season, pre-season maybe. Alexis Koulibaly. No. That should be a goal. James Milner. Shelby. Christ. Oh no. Foot injury. Bugger. Lingard can play that if need be. We've gone with Gomez today just to hopefully give him some more games. Ali. That's the Northern Ireland team, yeah? You're in my Discord now, aren't you? So you can just, if you want, there's a little channel for that, for your thingies. Post some pictures and stuff if you want in there of your screenshots and stuff if you want, Ali. Oh, God, we're having plenty of chances from set pieces, but that's about it. Another one. Finally, there we go. Free header. They defended so well of Leicester, and 30th of the season, they let Harry Kane free in the middle. Once a player on loan. Yeah, he was. I believe that was a long time ago. Free header. 5 yards out. Settles the nerves a little bit. Oh, shit. You asked me that last week, didn't you? I don't know. I've never seen anyone do a voice channel before. I might have to delve in one first before I have a go at it myself. And also, Lee, I've just sunk 2 bottles of wine tonight with the missus. And I'm in a bit of a food coma. So it took me a good 20 minutes to get out of that. Yeah. Well, no. It has been spread over a fair few hours, but yeah, a little bit lightheaded. I've had a fucking headache all day. All day I've had a headache. I haven't been able to shift it. I thought I only stream once a week. The missus is actually off work tonight because she's working tomorrow night, New Year's Eve. So I knew I could stream and not have to worry about. I knew I could do it without having to worry about the little one because he's upstairs, fucking shit up probably. Let's just see what we've got. Fitness-wise, we're okay. Said they're all going to get a rest anyway. We'll just get rid of these adverts. On YouTube, on copyright, no copyright sounds. It's a good little. They have really nice few playlists, but every so often a bloody advert pops up. We've got Luke Shaw. Alexis. Seen a lot of the ballers, Alexis. Ooh, my Tweedy. Finally. What was that, about 400 quid? No, it's alright, Craig. Don't worry about it. Who'd you support, buddy? We got your. To be fair, we got your message earlier about it wasn't your birth name and stuff, so don't worry about it. $600, yeah. It'll help you find a better job, though, Ali. Have you completed it, or you on it? Milner doing a little jig of it ball then. Oh, you're on it. It was about 6 months. Is it 6 months? Here we go. Harry Kane punished. Said I want him to get. Wanted him to get to 40. Oh, Dave. How are you doing, Dave? I'm taking you're the Dave that's in the absolute Discord. I know. I would say be worried, Dave, but having said that, we are not if we can get the right manager in next, we're not a million miles away. Well, we're not a million miles away from the top 4 now. Oh, you're not in the squad. 2 Daves then. Yes, you can, Amy. Yes, you can. Yeah, we're not a million miles. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're the Luton fan. How did you get on at the weekend? We lost again, and we lost on Boxing Day. We lost 5-1 on Boxing Day, and we lost 2-1. Yeah, Dave, it's just the way it is. I'm not too bothered about the amount of money in the game, to be honest. And I work in grassroots where there isn't any money. But it is what it is. If a club makes XYZ millions and millions of pounds, then them paying the players millions and millions of pounds, it to be honest, it don't bother me one bit. But I think we might. I don't think we'll be that. If we can get decent manager in, I don't think we'll be that far behind you next year. With the players that we've got now and a couple of additions. Fullbacks. We need fullbacks. Maybe not a left back because we got Luke Shaw there, and I suppose Ashley Young can be a backup left back. So we probably need a right back. I would still go centre half. A central midfielder. I would love Koulibaly, Milinkovic-Savic. And I think I would leave the rest if we could get them to it. And a third one being as a right back. Which right back would I go for? I really thought about that. Come on, let's have some names for a right back. Yeah, that is a little bit of a worry for you. You're going about your front 3 or front 4 with now Shaqiri, but you know, as proven today with Man United, we've got, if we can get all of them fit and firing, we've got so many more options. Well, we've got Lukaku, Rashford, Martial, Lingard, Mata, Sanchez, Klein. Yeah, Dalot. He needs games though, and I just cannot stand Antonio Valencia. Cancelo, Meunier. I just don't think Dalot is. Oh, Ta is the guy. Ta is the guy from. He's on. Is he in the French league? I think he's like shit hot in FIFA. I'm thinking of someone else. Walker Peters, Amy Jane. Shout. Kenny Tete, not bad. But I think that would be third. My first choice would be. To be fair, my first choice would be Milinkovic-Savic before Koulibaly. So if we can get a tune out of Bailly and Lindehoff, and then we've got Smalling and Jones, I think we're more Lala. That's what I'm thinking of. Oh yeah, of course he is. Yeah, Ta, Lala. That's who I was thinking of. He's in the team of the week this week. Yeah. True. I don't think Pogba's leaving. I don't buy that at all. I think he's very settled now. He's done one. Would be very surprised if he went. Yeah, we forgot about FIFA. I ain't doing it tonight though, Amy. No chance. I'm coming straight up to bed. Would I prefer Koulibaly? To be honest, I would like to know how well... I imagine Manolas's English is quite good, because we need a leader back there. And the problem with Eric Bailly is, I'm not sure he's a leader anyway. He's very, very quiet, because he doesn't... When he signed for us, he didn't speak a word of English. No, but as a two today, Bailly and Lindelof, they looked pretty good. But I don't know. I think we need to solve the midfield area first. This is one of our conundrums. We're going to go... I did say I was going to have a little punt on Mbappe. Is he out of contract? Yeah. To be honest, just anyone just to lead. Be really interested to see what Man United do in the summer. Hello. Should be in bed. It is 20 to 11. My 3-year-old is just turned 3 and he's wide awake upstairs. Right, let's do a bit of rotation. We've done this a fair bit, and to be fair, it's worked quite well this season. Smalling can come in. I think Smalling's probably going to go in the summer. Mendy can come back in. Where's Stones in. Dyer in. Tomine in. Lingard in. Gomez in. Chung still injured, he got a bad injury. Belotti in. We'll rest. Sanchez can go on the bench. How long's Pogba out for? 11 days and 3 weeks. What's our schedule like? So he's out for 3 weeks. Looking at... He's going to miss the rest of the month, isn't he? Not... Oh, we do play City, look. We play City. Pogba. You can go in. Martial. Yep. So we'll swap them 2 rounds because Dyer can pass the ball better than McTominay. There we go. Kids these days, yeah. Dave, did you comment on my video today? I'm sure it was a David McKeown. Right, here we go. What we don't want is an early goal from Leverkusen, and we might start to worry a little bit. But we're in control so much in that first leg. Looks like they've changed a little bit. They've gone more attacking. I think they played a 4-1-4-1, didn't they, in the first leg? Yeah, what did you mean by your comment? I didn't... You said something about it's about having fun about the save, and then what did you say? That's why I don't choose my team I support, something like that. Can't think what you said. Oh, no. Uh-oh. We got a game on. For the first time in about 3 months, we got a game on. Yep, and you, Craig. Yeah, Mrs. is at work tomorrow night, so it'll be I think she's here till midnight. But yeah, have a good one, mate. Enjoy whatever you're doing tomorrow. Probably stood at a bar waiting too long for an overpriced drink, but enjoy it. I'll be recording. I've got Tuesday's Roberto Baggio to record. But we've got our away goal, and that should settle us down. They've got to score what? They've got to score 4 now. Give them an aggressive. So we're not doing bad. This, as I said, this is our reserve team. Hello, Thomas. How are you, buddy? I see what you mean. Well, the thing is, Dave. I don't know if you're on Twitter and stuff, but I'm on Twitter to sort of like help me promote my channel and stuff. And everyone always tries and finds the most obscurest sort of like database, the obscurest team or challenge. Like, so my main series is Baggio, where it's a journeyman, but with, oh, we've got a penalty, but with Roberto Baggio as the manager and not me. And me just playing as Manchester United has probably been the most fun that I've had for, oh, he's missed, and he stood still for a long time. And I think people sometimes find it, oh, you can't be you can't be Man United because they've got too much money. Well, why not? There's nothing wrong with being a big team and spending loads of money. You've got to do the, like for FM19, I wasn't a big club. I won the league with Mallorca, but I had never more than 10-15 million to spend, and I got them from the 3rd division. I was Magdeburg as well, started in the 3rd division. People find different things fun as well. I think a lot of people on Twitter turn their noses up when I say I'm going to be Man United. Especially like the bloggers and stuff. And other FM creators. But view-wise, this is doubling. Man United one doubles my Baggio one, and the Baggio ones where I've tried to put in a little bit more effort. Did a little bit of research. This Man U one's, I think this Man U one works great for the stream because I don't have to concentrate as much and I can talk to you guys while I'm in a Champions League quarter-final and I'm losing 2-1. But yeah, I think people sometimes try too hard, and like I suppose it's a downfall of my personality when my brain never switches off, ever. I'm always constantly thinking about, not just Football Manager, but anything, but Football Manager wise, right, what do I need to do? How can I make this better? Do I need to buy anything to make it better? What save am I going to do next? What happens if I get sacked as manager of Man United and this ends? So I've already thought of, I've got 3 ideas for FM19 already, and I've got 3 ideas to carry on potentially after the Man United one finishes. But yeah, that's my mini rant for the night. Just do what you enjoy. Like a few people get pissed off when they put so much time and effort in thinking into how, a save to be, and sometimes just be a fucking big team. More people will type in Man United than anything else, so it's definitely helped me promote the channel. And then from that, more people will probably watch my streams, more people will watch my other series that I do, my experiments. Is the sound okay? Are you watching Netflix, Amy Jane? The missus will probably have... The boy will be watching YouTube on his tablet. Amy is watching the stream, and she'll be watching Netflix on the MacBook. and then I'm streaming obviously, and I've got my phone on my stream as well. Shit. Oh no, it's fine. They need a few more. They need 2 more. Time to stay up bloody stairs. So that's probably why it's a bit laggy, but as long as if the sound's okay and the screen's okay, I'm not too bothered. With a boy upstairs shaking. Boof, 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 boof. Amy Jane. If this stream finished any later, Dave, I'd go upstairs and she would be fast asleep with a £1,000 computer balancing on the end of the bed with Netflix still playing. A £1,000 laptop with no insurance. Thomas, I think at some point, yeah, probably till next year. So what would it be, FIFA 20? I haven't got the game capture card and stuff yet, and it's just finding time to do that on top of doing Football Manager. But we'll see. The plan is definitely to do something at some point, but it's just fitting it all in. And more expense. I don't know if people find it funny me playing FIFA or the miss. I swear all the time. And I don't know, I play most of my games stood up. We have our TV is right there on the wall. So I sometimes watch it in this chair, but I'm kind of looking up. So a lot of the time, because I have a shit back, I stand up. So I don't know how that would work on a stream. Right, Stoke City time. I think we lost today. We've lost to these as well. We've not lost for a long time, apart from the game obviously that we've just played. Any game of any meaning. It's the first time we've lost since we played Stoke last in November. So we haven't done too bad. Look at that, 4 clean sheets as well. So we've got to be careful of that now. Careful of that. We might rotate more in the Premier League, I think. What the fuck is going on upstairs? Let's see if there's anyone on the transfer list. Dybala's Tottenham have been chasing Dybala for about a year. I don't need him. He fell down the loo, brilliant. We've got quite an old house, so we can hear pretty much everything through the floorboards, bangs and the lot. Look, one fell down the loo, brilliant. Right, semi-final draw. Easiest one would be Milan. Barca are first. Madrid are top. Where are Milan? They're first. They finally sorted themselves out. They're flying. Shit. Good to play Milan though. We'll go for Milan. We're at home, first leg. Barca. What do you mean, Thomas? A good transcript. What do you mean by that? Barcelona. Well, it's good because we've played too much. To be fair, Champions League, we've played too many English teams along the way. So it's good that we're going to properly play the best this year. Fancying in Milan. So when this one finishes doing a Milan, I've also got an idea of a Manchester City story. I'm going to run this by you, chat. It's a Manchester City story. So it'll happen once this save finishes. However, Manchester City get done for basically covering up how much money they've spent. So all the stuff about Mancini's been paid through a consultancy company out in Dubai, all that comes to light. They then get kicked out of the Premier League, they get kicked out of the Football League. The owners sell the club, let them run to rot, and then a group of ex-Manchester City players, which I'll have to put in the game, from the 90s. So we're looking at Danny Tiato, who was a Chinese guy. There was a Chinese guy, wasn't there? Or was he Korean? I think he was Chinese. Fullback. Georgi Kinkladze, Sean Gota, Paul Dickov. They will be involved in the club in terms of youth coaches, and I'll start the club from scratch down in the Conference South with no players apart from Micah Richards. I was going to put Micah Richards in it. So that's my idea, and then to build them back up. They'll still have the ground. They won't have millions and millions of pounds to spend. That'll be all. There'll be no sponsorship in place. That'll be completely taken out. So the club will basically have the stadium, and that's it. No players, no youth players, nothing. There'll be me. Paul Dickov I'll probably put as manager, and I'll have a look at see what other ex-players are sort of like floating in the game, and put them in as coaches. So that's the idea. And then move Manchester City back up to the Premier League. It'll be a YouTube series, and I'm hoping I'm going to get some other content creators' help to do a little bit of intro, so sort of like Sky Sports News kind of thing of them Manchester City getting fined and dropped and relegated from the Premier League, etc., etc. So that is the plan, if I ever get round to it. But that's the idea that's been in my head for ages. So it'd be like basically rebuilding Manchester City from scratch. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think it's a bag of shit. Sorry, I'm just concentrating and getting this right. So I'm going to make sure we just see off these boys today. Lingard's going to have to play Shadow Striker. Do we know? We'll go Sanchez Shadow Striker. Are we there? Are we there? Are we there? Are we there? Let's get Bolotti on the bench. I think we're there. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Chat, yeah. Sorry, that was a pie face thing to say, wasn't it? What an idiot. Cheers, Tom, for the controller plus trophy plus football equals me. To be fair, it ain't always the case for me. I'm not one of these guys that turns on the computer and can turn Cardiff City into a Champions League winners in 5 years. Go Alexis. Zaha with the header, 14th of the season. Get in. Oh, this, I tell you what, when we played Stoke, this is when we beat Copenhagen 12-0 with our reserve team in the Champions League group stage. I thought, right, we'll play the same team again. I can't drop anyone after winning 12-0. We played Stoke City at home and lost 1-0. Yeah, so let me know. What does everyone think of the Manchester City idea? I'm aiming to do this one for at least another, I'm going to say 5. I won't be able to catch Alex Ferguson's record in that time, will I? But there'll be a lot of trophies won, hopefully. Brentford, 2 wins out of 35. They've struggled. Just be careful. I don't know when we are actually our semi-final. I never have actually looked when we play the semi-final. There. So we'll rest everyone for that one. Oh, Manchester City away last game at season. We'll be champions by then. Right, so we'll have to a little bit of think about that. Oh, cheers, Dave. Just something a little bit different, but it helps with it being a big club. There's some good characters that'll hopefully get involved, like in the coaching staff and stuff. Maybe get some more players in. I'm going to put my favourite York City player in the squad as well, John Parkin. Let's get him signed up from York City. My favourite YouTuber, I don't watch any other YouTube apart from Football Manager or a little bit of FIFA. My favourite FM YouTuber will be probably Loki Doki. He's the funniest. Here we go, Luke Shaw. Whip it in. It's cleared. But I don't watch any other kind of vlogs. Or basically, I'm only on Twitter because of Football Manager. I'm only on YouTube because of Football Manager, basically. I just wish that I started this 2 or 3 years ago. Right, let's just have a little push forward. I need to get that second, really. I'm tempted. If Spurs, if we can win and Spurs have slipped up, we may do a rotated squad against Spurs. We may just do that. How they looking? I've got 2 games on us. We're miles clear though, aren't we? I think we'll risk it. We'll rest majority, I think. Milinkovic Savic. Pogba's going to miss it though, isn't he? Pogba's going to miss the first leg. A little bit of a worry. Not great, that. Not great. see what happens between. I imagine Spurs are playing this weekend as well. I said we've got 2 games in hand over them. We might have kicked off before everyone else. Yeah, Savage needs a rest. Maybe rest Harry Kane so we don't get injured. So we've got Belotti to play in there. With Tweedy as well, he does a lot of running. Luke Shaw, his fitness has never been good, so we've got Mendy. We can get Dyer in, Belotti in, Rashford in. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of a rotation. Not overdo it. We may even go 2 strikers. We may even do the 2 strikers one. The 4-2-4. Got a week's rest, though. That doesn't happen very often this time of year. Where are we? Maybe some Leicester players. I always, no matter who I am, I always like to pick up players of teams that are getting relegated. So we might go. He's not done well, has he, Chilwell? It was class for me for it won't be a bad backup. Harry Maguire, shite, but back up again because I think we're gonna let Chris Smalling go. Jamie, oh, he's 35. In my FM19 save, I got York City to the Championship, and in League One I had Jamie Vardy and Balotelli up front. And Greg Lua. Yeah, I am a bit, Dave. I've found it. What I would say is, it does find it easier to go on winning streaks than what I'm used to. I've never been that good enough at the game to kind of crack it and win no matter what. But at the same time, my players shouldn't be complacent because we do so much rotation. That I would kind of find it as well. Apart from like Harry Kane and Pogba and Koulibaly and De Gea, Dalot and Sidibe are both equal. Shaw and Mendy are both equal. Midfield, I've had Dyer can easily go in there. Wingers, I've got Martial, Rashford, Sanchez. So in real life terms, you would hope that they would drive each other on and compete places. But I know what you mean. Thomas, I am definitely not the best in Football Manager. That's for sure. The one thing that was stopping me from doing Football Manager last year on YouTube was that every time when I start a new game, I always get sacked. Always get sacked. It always used to take me 5 or 6 saves to get in between. To find a team that in between that I could be good enough and get involved in terms of enjoying it. I always struggled. This year, not so much. It did help choosing Man United, but as I said, I've been sacked from Man United before anyway, so. And I've been sacked. If you haven't watched me Baggio yet, Thomas, I was sacked after a year at Fiorentina. Right, I rejected it last time, so I'm going to give him he's going to want a shit ton though, isn't he? That's okay. Yeah, you can have that. Yeah, I think rotate. To be fair, I've always liked rotating squads anyway. You always need it when you play these big games. These like you do as well, Dave, with the bigger clubs. Like so, last year I was in the Super Cup. So I'll just show you very quickly, Dave, if you're watching, my schedule at the end of last year. Because we were in the Super Cup and we'd done quite well in the FA Cup and that. So from the end of March, we went Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday, Tuesday, then Thursday, so Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, then the Monday, then the Wednesday, then the Sunday, then the Saturday. And we probably burnt out. We lost our last 3 games there. So it's important not just to rotate for the sake of rotating, but to have players that are good enough that it doesn't affect. You don't want to be playing rotating players, and every time you have the rotation, you put the rotation team in, they lose. Because I think that's when you can go on a wobble. And you can lose a bit of momentum. So I think for this one, for the Spurs one, we'll do a little bit of a half rotation if we can. City are playing Tottenham now anyway, look. Yeah, so it's the Watford game. I think we play the Watford game. We've got the Champions League game on Wednesday, so it'll be the next the next week we'll play Watford, and we'll probably rotate. We'll probably rotate then. No, you're City at the moment. Tiki-taka? I haven't done tiki-taka. Well, I tried it and failed miserably at Fiorentina, but it wasn't the right time to try it. Spurs have won. Oh, we're 12 clear of them. Sod it. We'll do a big rotation, I think. We're going to do a big rotation and just hope we don't lose momentum for the Barcelona game. Oh, I'm not even going to bother with them. Never goes well. Oh, apparently we're 1 win away from the title. Is that right? Well, it must be. Yeah. Yeah, if we win this, we're champions, so... Four, 1, 2, 3. Oh, you need to get that league in the bag, Dave. Who have you bought? Have you bought any big names? I just realised I've had my feet on the bloody Wi-Fi router for the last hour. Yeah, he was in FM19, Bernardo Silva. Have you spent the cash? What do you mean, Thomas? I think we're just struggling with your English a little bit there. I'm not planning to stream because tomorrow night's New Year's Eve. I'm not planning to stream tomorrow night. If that's what you mean. My girlfriend's actually here. She's going to work at midnight. I think she's going to work at midnight. So she's here for most of it anyway. Rashford's happy. I might give him a little go up top, I think. Fuck Belotti. I'm going to get rid of Belotti in the summer. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, boys, I would muchly appreciate if you could do that for me. I've got a very ambitious... I'm not bothered if I don't get it, to be honest. It's very ambitious, to be fair. If you'd have told me at the start of the year, I think I'm on 661 subscribers. If you'd have told me that I would have got 661 subscribers in the first year, I'd have been more than happy with that. And I'm only just over 8 months in, so... Right, rotation time. Yeah, so if you're new, subscribe to the channel. Be nice. Right, let's get Stones in. Chrissy. Mendy. Rashford's no good. No. Bolotti can do it then, no problem. Sanchez. Lingard. We'll do it like that. We need to get it out, don't we? I'll give it Savage, he's the worst. Fitness. How's Pogs doing? 5 to 10 days. Second leg. Yeah, this is the same thing with this team now, Dave. What I don't need to spend. I spent over the odds for Harry Kane, but I wanted him in. We needed a striker. If this was a complete offline save and I wasn't doing YouTube stuff with it, sometimes for me it's all about making money and making sure I make profit every year. Sometimes I just sign. I haven't in this save, to be fair. I would have bought Harry Kane regardless because we needed a top class striker. Lingard. So a win for the title, boys, or a draw. Or a draw gets the title. No, a draw would, because there will be 12 points clear with 4 games to go with a miles better goal difference than Tottenham. So a draw will pretty much do, but it'd be nice to seal it with a win. Let's just have a little perker-upper. Oh, Lozano, nice. Toussaint, nice. Indeedy, I saw Indeedy. Oh, I think Smalling's getting sent off here, you know, because that was a very rash tackle. Yeah, he was already walking. He already started walking. Wrong direction, but he started walking. What a dickhead. And Mattiud bin Mattiud. Oh, I can put Dyer in there, I suppose. We're Tweedy for Gomez. We'll do that and we'll play Jesse as an inside forward. Sanchez on support as well. Prefers that anyway. Cantona to buy. He won't get in. Come on, McTominay's. Come on. You're going to break on us out there. Origi. I like the full white kit for Spurs though. Around it. I think it is on. I'm pretty sure I have it on. Do I have it on? Yeah. I always have it on, to be fair, Dave. It hasn't been too bad, to be fair. I ain't had that many sendings off. And a lot of the games, by the time we have someone sent off, we're normally bloody winning anyway. Checking. I'm really. If you see me staring, I'm just looking at the condition of the players all the time now, just to check. I don't really want to have to bring on any of the substitutes if I can help it. Did you watch the game, Thomas? Arsenal were terrible. Belotti, that was a chance. That was a chance. That would have sealed the title. Oh, let's have a demand more. I do say that a lot, demand more. Even when we're doing well, I want more, I want more. Yeah, I struggle with strikers, Dave, especially with the first season with Man United, until I got this formation right. And I was using a pressing forward until I signed Harry Kane. But then I just decided we needed someone who was more just going to get in the box. What a goal, Sanchez, and that is the title. Get in. I kind of think if you're on top, if we're a team on top, we don't necessarily need a pressing forward because we've got the ball. Just sometimes a poacher doesn't do enough. And I want my striker to run into channels and stuff. And then when we've got inside forwards cutting in, Pogba getting in as a shadow striker, we necessarily don't need that poacher. I think Lukaku on a poacher does work quite well if that's what you've been playing with. But towards the end of the first season and the second season, I had pressing forward and it was Sanchez, and Sanchez was class. We're going to get another here. Oh, good save. We're not going to get the 100 points though, are we? Can't grumble. Ooh. Got it. He got it. And that is it. Sanchez. Championes. There I am, clapping it in. Bit of chicken winging. Who's that there? Champions. We have done the double. 2 down. 2 to go. Boo. Hey, Liverpool, Dave, have done very well. If you haven't watched the stream before, the first season Liverpool won the domestic treble, beating us in the FA Cup final. We knocked them out of the Champions League, beating them like 6-0 in the second leg. In season 2, they had a bit of a stinker domestically, but they beat us in the Champions League final. The day after they won the Champions League, they sacked Klopp. He's getting fined for it and all. Two in a row. Boom. Who Liverpool have? They haven't got, who is it though? They haven't got Salah. He's at Real Madrid. I'm already in an online season, Lee. I'm already in an FM Premier League thing. And to be honest, I'm half regretting it. It doesn't take a lot of time. It's sort of like 20 minutes, half an hour by the time you set the game up, wait for your opponent and stuff. But the game is so laggy and it glitches all the time and it freezes and you can't make a substitution when the other one's making a substitution. And I would like to do a couple of drafts with people, especially people like you guys that watch the channel. It's just finding the bloody time to do it. Do you do much online, Lee? I think I'm going to do a video, probably not for maybe a good couple of weeks. I'm going to do a video with me against the missus, because the missus likes her football, but she's never actually played Football Manager, so we might do a draft. Six, 7 trophies, bloody hell. Right, let's just see how I'm doing in the Hall of Fame. Miles off Fergie. See what I mean? We're not going to go for that long. Not even in the top 10 yet. Well, that's just Not including my Champions League, is it? Not including my World Club Cup, my Super Cup. Yes, these are the games that we live for, though. Barca. It's been a while since I've been able to play a big European team. Remember when we played Bayern Munich in the first season in the final? We just breezed it. I think we won about 3-0. We need a win. A win, a win, a win. Bloody adverts in this thing tonight. Christ. Like this tune. It's your team. Barcelona, Dave, is going to be my FM19 version of... Sorry, my FM20 Man United save. So I'm going to do... so I started this save on the day the game dropped as a beta. So it'll be my big team save for next year will be Barcelona. And they're in a bit of a, they need to go in a bit of a transition anyway, with the amount of players that are touching a certain age. You've got your Busquets, Messi, Suarez, Piqué. Who else is getting on a bit? Iniesta's gone, I suppose. Xavi's gone, so there's still a little bit. I think it'll be quite a good game to do. I've never been Barcelona. I said never been Barcelona. The big teams that I've normally been have, to be fair, Man United. And Italian teams. I do like to manage in Italy. Who did you go see him against, Dave? He's quite good. This is my pressing forward look. 16-year-old. He's bloody small. He needs to grow a bit, but he's not bad. He's only 16. He's got 15 finishing already. Very good mentals, determination, flair, bravery. Physicals are pretty good as well. Yeah, I do need to get Tiki. I was debating whether to rebrand this save, not rebrand the save, but do a bit of a tactical change with Man United. But I don't want to spoil it, but I think it probably opens up the door of doing another save with somebody else. But that Barcelona one is for FM20, which is mental that we're only a few months into this league. But that's my plan anyway. You need to save your better ideas and your big ideas for when the game gets first released, because you do have that natural die off on the channel once, sort of like turn February time. And I think I'll probably still be doing this Man United one in February. Right, here we go. I've got a big team selection to just think about. Let's clear it. So, De Gea. Who's my best right back? I think we'll go Dalot because he's got more assists. They've both got 7.33. Koulibaly, Manolas, pick themselves, them two. Here we're going to go with Shaw or Mendy. Shaw or Mendy. First one in the chat, Shaw or Mendy. First person to say a name, Shaw or Mendy. That's who we'll put in. First person to put it. I'll come back to it. Shaw or Mendy. Shaw. Shaw just beat Mendy. I think Shaw. How's Shaw done? 2 assists. Mendy just tends to have more stinkers. He plays better generally, but then he has an odd 6. Where is he? He's done a lot better, but I've already called it now, so I'm gonna have to live by. I'm gonna have to live by my decision, my bad decision of putting it out to you lot. Zaha. We'll go Jesse Lingard. Martial's on a 7.79. Harry Kane. Maybe go Sanchez in there. Subs. Henderson. Sidby. Dyer. Rashford. We'll put Stones in as well. Sanchez. One more. We'll go Mendy. Do we need Mendy? No, we're going to have to go another midfield, right? We'll have to go McTominay. Right, so there we go. It looks a bit empty in there, done it without Pogba. Oh, brilliant. Thanks for that. Thanks for that, Owen. I'll say, I don't know what, to be honest, I haven't seen what Barcelona have. They've still got Messi, Busquets, Ruben Diaz, Sergio Roberto, Dembele. How's Messi doing? He's 33, 17 goals. Decent season last year. Right, here we go. Don't think I've played a game this big for a long, long time. I have no idea how well we're going to do. Here we bloody go. Might have to concentrate. I'll keep looking at the chat, but it's a game that I might actually have to concentrate in for a change. Here we go. First highlight. Milinkovic-Savic. Ooh, not dealt with well, and it's cleared though. Cheers, Dave. Here we go. Coutinho. Block. We pick up the loose ball. Come on, Harry Kane. Get off your toes. Get off your heels, should I say. PK, go away. I'm going to play out from the back. We are. Milinkovic-Savic. Lingard's come short. Here we go. Tony Marshall. Clipped it in. Harry Kane. Get in. Yes. One thing I noticed about this save, I ain't been able to cheer goals a lot because it's kind of a given that we're going to win games. It's hard to sort of like get too excited when we score a goal. I want to do what Loki Doki does when he's fought William score a goal. He goes fucking mental. We've got my Tweedy. We're playing well. We've made a good start. Lingard. Milinkovic-Savic. Kane. Oh, he's found Zaha with an absolute beaut. Whoa, where's the ball going? Hey, come on, Dave. You're going to win the league, Dave. I looked, you're getting 2-0. You're running for Liverpool as well. You've got 4 of the big boys left. And I don't think you've got us away, City away, aren't you? Tottenham at home and Chelsea at home, I think. You can get through them games without too much damage. You'll beat the rest of the teams. Let's have a concentrate. What a first half for us, boys. Oh, I'm just reading your message in chat, Dave. You went to see them against Chelsea. Beaut. Which one was that then? When? Would have been the Torres one, was it? We're at the semi-final. They have played him a lot of times over, well, in Mourinho's era, they played him a lot of times. Dave, Newcastle were managed by a complete idiot who did not know how to... He basically had no clue how to manage a football team. And that's coming from his own players. He just let them play. There was no training, there was no structure, nothing. They just put a decent team together. Quarter final. Yeah, so I wouldn't worry about that. Lingard. We get a third here. Oh, Zaha, what a touch. Gets it on the rebound. 3-0. Flying. So we've already run the Premier League, so we can rotate again. Yeah. Just certain players, though. Certain players, Dave. You don't want to lose your left back. You don't want to lose Robertson. Centre midfield, you're kind of covered because you've got Henderson, Wijnaldum, Fabinho, Keita, Milner. I think you're right. If you lose a winger, you could be brave and buy like a Pulisic. I think there's half a chance he's available in the winter. You know, spend another 50 million, and there's another player in the squad. Best thing you can do for Liverpool is get knocked out in the next round, Champions League. Yeah, them three. Yeah, if you lose them three, who do you play in? I can't think who you play in Champions League, Dave. I think you got quite a... I'm not going to say easy, but... Who did Liverpool get? Oh, yeah, Bayern Munich. Yeah. The away leg would be a worry. I know you're at home first, though, aren't you? You're home first, yeah. I would be worried if you went to live and got beat 3-0. Where you put a performance in like you did in, not so much Red Star, but the performance that you put in first half against PSG when they were pretty rampant and they could have been 3, 4, 5 up, couldn't they? But that's what's going to happen when you play fucking good teams. Yeah, so you getting knocked out to Bayern Munich in the next round of the Champions League wouldn't be a bad thing, I think. You need to completely forget about the FA Cup. Because I think teams like Chelsea and Man United, I think Man United are going to have a right crack at the FA Cup, I think. What do I think about Cardiff? Well, I'm actually Cardiff in my online season. And I'm finding it a lot harder than what Neil Warnock is. Cardiff have done mint, but I'm a bit of a Neil Warnock fan. He's a local. Well, he's local. He was Scarborough when he got his first club was Scarborough, where he started. That's close to me. He's a good manager. He's a really good manager, and he's done bloody well. If he keeps them up, I think if Man City win the league again, but he keeps them up, he deserves Manager of the Year, in my opinion. Yeah, Napoli won. Yeah, the Napoli one was fat as well, Dave. Are you a Cardiff fan then, Owen? This is a little youngster as well. I've got Charlie McCann. He's not great, but he's one that I might use. His potential 3.5 star because I'm always keen on having English players, especially as my backups. He's got great physicals. Shit going forward. Mike Dean's in charge. Right. Oh, it's a bit annoying, but I'm going to have to do it. Let's see what happens when I do a complete pick rotate. Oh, it has done it. Right. Mendy. Oh, Smalling's injured. Smalling's suspended. That's why. It's Dyer centre half. We still McTominay. Fosu Mensah can go in there. No problem. Did I play Sidibe last game? No. So Sidibe can play. Shows Zaha played. Let's go. Sanchez. Gomez. And we'll go to that one. We'll go Sanchez on the left. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Boom. It doesn't matter, does it? It's the league. We've already won it. Oh, my headache's actually gone. Well, I think it's gone. The missus tells me I don't drink enough fucking water. But it's a bit boring. I'm a bit of a Coke freak. Coca-Cola, not cocaine. There we go, Alexis, free kick. He's been so good as the old dog. Where is he? Let me show you him. 12 goals in 20 games, 8 as sub, so 12 in 28, 7 assists. But he's on 350k a week. Yeah, I do need to drink more. Well, me and the missus started on a bit of a diet well, just with the last 2 months for both of us has been a bit of a, yeah, we'll eat this. Just come down for it, babe, it's fine. Yeah, we eat this, drink this, so we'll be Wednesday the 2nd of January it starts. Just looking after ourselves a bit better. The missus will be doing exercises and all that shit, but I'll just eat better and drink better. Delafeu. Oh, it's Henderson's easy save. I don't want us to slacken off. I'm a bit curious that playing these nothing league games and rotating the squad too much might just ruin our little run. So I don't want us to be slackening off too much. I definitely don't want to see a Harry Kane injured or anything like that. Hiya, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Can you get it?
Yeah.
Alright?
Yeah.
You got your tablet?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Mommy. Oh, me.
Yeah.
Oh, Mommy.
Yeah, sorry, that's the boy with his Carlos Puyol hair. Get your tablet, you Wally. Bye, baby. Still wide awake at 11:45. He is cute, mate, yeah. People keep confusing him for a girl, but it's because we kept his long hair. He's fucking nuts. He's absolutely nuts. We've been really sloppy with him because he isn't at school at the moment. Obviously, he's he's not at nursery at the moment. And normally, it's my missus works nights a lot of the time, so it's my job to get him up in the morning, and he gets himself up, and we get up together. But he's been sleeping like a teenager for the last couple of weeks and not wanting to get out of bed. We had to drag his ass out of bed on Christmas Day. Well, having said that, Dave, he's starting. I'm a football coach. That's what I do for a living, and he's starting in my mini kickers after Christmas. And I'm gonna say box to box. We have a kickabout. We have a kickabout in the house. He likes to have a kickabout in the house and stuff. He's not going to be a flair player, I don't think. He's got too much energy. So I'll go for a box to box. Nice finish from Sanchez. He's trouble though. I saw Puyol was actually giving Liverpool a little bit of love on Twitter last night. Oh yeah, if he wants to be the next Carlos Puyol, absolutely fine by me. Having said that, Dave, me and the missus have got plans and dreams. We'd love him to sign for Real Madrid. Well, Real Madrid more in this house than Barcelona. Oh, success is through. What's our offside line doing? Good save, good save, good save. 3 saves. 3 great saves from Henderson. And he'll still be on a 6.5. 6.9. Oh, he's got up to a 7 for them 3 saves. It's annoying, that. Oh, he's welcome. Where do I coach? I just coach in my local town. So I used to be self-employed, and then I started working for York City, coaching like kids in the community around the York area. And then the school in our local town have built a big sports centre with a 3G pitch, so I got a job there. So it's just like primary schools, kids, and the thing that I do most is like club development. So I work with a local club, and I have kids from the age of 3 to 6 on Saturday mornings, and I coach them. They come through me for the first 3 years, and then after that I pass them on to the local junior team. So Ralph is starting. He's starting 6 months well, sort of like half a school year early. He would normally start in September, but because he's turned 3, I can take him as young as 3. So he's getting a little bit of head start. There's 3 or 4 of them starting. He probably won't have a clue what to do. Well, he knows what to do. He can kick a ball. He can do a drag back, but I think he'll find it hard me telling him what to do to start with. But there's another coach that I do it with, so I'm going to let him do most of the talking to Ralphie, and I'll try and just watch him from a distance, to be honest. I've already agreed not to. I don't want to be his manager growing up, because I've kind of done my coaching. I've done the Saturday and Sunday stuff. No, not at the moment, no. Not setting it too high. But yeah, I would rather just be a dad that stands and watches and maybe refs the games rather than coaching him, to be honest. That's the only downside of it. Me coaching, I'm not going to be able to enjoy just watching him play. And my dad was manager, and I didn't enjoy it, to be honest, most of the time. Yeah, we're not going to beat that Manchester City record, are we? be an overall goal for a couple of years. Yeah, so that's me, that's my job, that's my life. I'm actually starting a magazine, a online grassroots football magazine. So that's going to be taking up a lot of my time after Christmas, working full time, doing this as well. So I've got that starting. It's just a free magazine, just to talk about amateur football, all amateur stuff. Right, Barcelona. I'm just a little bit worried. What was it? 3-0. A little bit worried that they'd get an early goal like Leverkusen did. But we're going to go full strength. We're nearly at the end of the stream, boys. We are going to finish at midnight. I am keen to, because I've got 2 episodes between the streams on Sunday. There's 2 episodes go out. So one will probably be an FA Cup final, and one will be the Champions League. So the Champions League final, if we get through, will probably be next Sunday morning, and then the stream will carry on from pre-season onwards. And maybe play a little bit of the stream. Play a little bit off camera. So then the stream will be the start of the season, probably. What's everyone doing for New Year's? To be honest, the missus is working for half of it, and she was working the full night at one point, and we kind of said it don't make. And New Year's is not something that I'm particularly asked about. I think it's a date. It's a weird date. It's only a number. Nothing changes in my life from going in 2018 to 2019. I said I'll be recording it once Amy goes to work and the little one's fast asleep. I'll be recording. If you are new to the channel, I would recommend you check out my Baggio a little bit. I would recommend, here we go, as a keeper is recommended. Got Baggio, sort of like a journeyman going, and I've just picked up playing FM and listening to music. Yeah, Dave, it sounds about right, mate. We've got a nice save going. We're with Sevilla. Baggio's at Sevilla at the moment, and it's gone pretty well. I don't want to spoil it too much because there's an episode on Tuesday, but there's half a chance. Shit, there's half a chance I can win the league with them in the first season. Well, it's not the first season; it's the 4th season. My first season with how's that going to work? No, it's not worked, is it? Right, De Gea. Mendy can get a go because he's stronger. Koulibaly, Matuidi. Ooh, Pogba. Do we go Pogba? How fit is he? Yeah, he can do half of it. Martial, Zaha, deep line playmaker. Where is he? Milinkovic, Savic, Manolas. Where's Manolas? Manolas. Yeah, that'll do. Right, here we go. We're not going to go cautious or anything. We're spending New Year's Eve with the family, with all my mates, while all my mates are going drinking, which, as you can imagine, is very annoying for a teenager. To be honest, mate, I cannot remember from all the years of going out, and I probably spent 5 or 6 years in my late teens, early 20s, going out in my local town that I did every single weekend, and I can't remember having one decent New Year's, to be honest. You what, woman? Is that what you're watching on Netflix? Pogba's struggling, which he'll get 45. So we just don't want Barca to get that first goal in the middle of the first half. We want to at least hold it out until half time. So we've got Jordi Alba, he'll be getting on as well, won't he? Well, what a boring first half, which we'll take. Oh no, Harry Kane. Shit. Got some subs to do at half time. Potential thigh injury. Get him off the football pitch. I don't know what that is. Right. Let's get him off. We've got Rashford. Lingard. And they've must have done a tactical tweak because they've got Rakitic on. Rakitic. And he'll be old. How old will Rakitic be? Oh, highlight. You don't want to know. Right, okay, fair enough. Girlfriend's a lot younger than me. She's like 8.5 years. 9. Oh, no. Oh, Suarez is running for the ball. Come on. Luckily, there's not been a great deal in the game. We want to get to at least 75 minutes. Highlight. Come on. Let's get a goal. We've not created anything, have we? I don't like to go cautious. It's not how we play. More likely to tweak it and put someone in front of the back four. Suarez is in. Save from David De Gea. Just close my eyes. Corner. Oh god, I thought it was a penalty, and it's a free kick. Free kick. Right, let's just pause it. Tweedy's been shite. The worst comes to the worst, we can rejig. We've got loads of players on the pitch at the moment that can play in different positions, so we can change it if need be. But can we get a goal? Martial, hit it. Hit it! They've got Werner. He's on. Clock's ticking down nicely though. Another highlight. Are we in for a big last 5 or 6 minutes? Rakitic, Werner, good tackle. Oh, he's given a penalty. He's given a penalty. Mendy. Holy shit. Who told me to play Mendy? Yeah, I didn't see much of a tackle, to be honest. I can't do any more subs, can I? Shit. Let's just get him working. Let's put him as a pressing forward. Yeah, should have played Shaw again. Yeah, told you what happens with Mendy. He's on like a 6.1. As cool as you like, playing out from the back. We've punted it over the top. Rashford's. Oh, is he in? He's in. He's in. He's in. Oh yes, that will do. What the fuck was going on there? Oh, I do get it. We don't need it though, Owen. We don't need it. Koulibaly's punt up. Keeper's had a nightmare there. Definitely not buying Ter Stegen. He's got old now, isn't he? He's 29. 30, he'll be 30 by end of season. We're there, we're home and dry. Champions League final for the 3rd season running. It'd be interesting to see who we play. It'll either be Madrid or Milan. Didn't play well again though. We didn't play. I suppose the Leverkusen game we played a rotated squad. But we're home and dry. Where are you playing? Playing in Austria. Kane injured. That's fine. 3 to 4 days. 10 million. Let's have a press conference. Don't do a press conference very often. Yeah, I'm inclined not to change anything, Dave, just because it's working quite well. I do normally have. I used to have them on attack. And the automatic, the thing I don't like about automatic, it's a bit generic for me. I like to have my players doing a specific job. Waterford ducks back. Valverde's whinging because we're a bit too physical for him. Brilliant feeling. None of their business. Oh, that was probably the wrong answer, really. I did have a defensive system. Where is it? I have that. That I use. Still on support there, but that's normally on cautious. That's normally a pressing forward. And so it's changed a fair bit, to be fair. That was ball winner, box to box, and that was just I think that was a ball winner as well. That might have been deep line playmaker, because I think I used to have Matic in there doing that. But guys, that is good. We'll just see who we're going to face in the final. Real Madrid looks like they're going to win the league. I train them in each area. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. To be honest, what was about? Let me just skip it. Hang on. Right, it's on. Are you concerned about Matthew Hood's attitude towards recent differences of opinion regarding Manchester United's style and playing style? He has said he has no intention of changing. I think it will ultimately cost him his job. So with that in mind, I urge him to do as he pleases. Okay. He just sounds a bit bitter, doesn't he? If anyone's getting sacked, it'll be him. Second one who's taken a bit of a disliking to me. Mourinho took a bit of a disliking to me as well. He's not on the list yet. Bielsa, Pochettino, Mancini, Stendhal. Who the hell's he? Wolves, man. I don't know why he hates me so much. I think because we battered them. Danny Alves, what's he doing in his life? Nothing yet. Steve Lovell, who's he? Brilliant. Any reason why Gillingham, the ex-Gillingham manager who we've never played? Fair enough. Let's see who we're going to play. Hopefully Madrid. Why? Because you want me to beat him, Dave? So they're 1-0 up. Oh, no, it's Milan. Ross Barkley is there at Milan. He's loaned from Tottenham, joining permanently in the summer. Okay. Yeah. He was kind of saying that I wasn't doing a good enough job, which was just stupid. So it's Milan, boys. Let's have a look. So they're top. We've got 3 games left. They're 3 points clear with a better goal difference. So they potentially will stop Juventus' domination. Who have they got? Herdi, Silva's still there. Catrone, Riyad Mahrez on loan. Okay. Costello, he's quite good. He's not bad. Ross Barkley, Locatelli, Frank Kessie. I do like Frank Kessie. He could be my box-to-box midfielder, couldn't he? It's going to cost me a fortune. Calabria, Ticilio, Rahman Chan, Bartra, Gabbia, Mangala, Romagnoli, Caldara, John O'Rama. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I think it is, well, I would say it's in the bag. Saturday 29th. So, guys, what we're going to do is, that is the end for tonight. I'm going to play the other 3 games, rest of the season, off camera. Wednesdays United, where will be that one there. Manchester City FA Cup final. Next Sunday morning, so a week today, we'll play Milan in the Champions League. And then I will try and get a few games done, a bit of pre-season done off camera. And then next week's stream will be the opening start to the season. We'll hopefully have a Community Shield. We'll hopefully have a European Super Cup, and then we'll have the start of the league season. And we'll have a look at what transfers we have made, if any at all. Thank you to everyone who's watched tonight. We've had constantly sort of like 8, 9, 10 people, which for a new stream starting out at this time of night is thank you very much. Thank you to all the people that have been in the chat regularly. Dave, Owen, a couple of other boys earlier on. Alexis was in earlier along. Thomas has been in and around. Lee's been in and around. Thank you very much. If you're new, please subscribe to the channel, and we will see you. There's episodes out Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and a stream on Sunday as well. So I don't know what else to say. See you later, I suppose. Thank you very much, and we hope you have a nice new year. Enjoy your FM if you're playing FM at midnight tomorrow night. Follow me on Twitter if you want, FM Tracotista. Keep in touch. I won't be doing anything. I've also got a Discord. If you go to my link, if you want to, all you guys, so Dave, Owen, seasons that you've got going, if you've got a Discord, join the Discord, and there's a little channel that we've got where people just post their saves, and we chat about, your screenshots and stuff. So I would recommend you do that. If not, we'll see you in 2019 next Sunday for the opening of Season 4 with Man United. Thank you, guys. See you later.